Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Xake here again today to bring you another episode of Let's Play Don't Starve. And I know I said I was going to set up like a sustainable living environment in this survival mode here, but now that I have found the story gate, I think it may, again for me, be story time. Not sure what you guys think, but that is what is going on. That's how it's gotta be, living in Beverly Hills or something. Okay, you're about to step into a long, arduous journey to find Maxwell. You need to survive 5 worlds, each randomly generated to present a new challenge. Should you die, you will start back at this portal, but you will lose all progress on your journey. Well, damn. It's kind of funny that you don't even walk through the portal, you just get dragged through the ground. Like, what's the point of finding the portal? You could just be dragged through the ground anywhere. Ever since the first time I herded spiders. The King of Winter. So this is one of my least favorite seeds because it's pretty much ridiculously gigantically long winters, but thankfully they do give you some supplies here as well as a heat stone and as well as logs and enough resources to actually light a fire if you need to. Man, there's some new sound effects here that are kind of tripping me out. Kind of tripping balls about these sound effects. Now, so far I am already very cold. I noticed that the day is actually quite long, so I should be able to survive decently. And the cold does not seem to be setting in quite as fast as it normally does. So first objective, I think, for me is to find, well, nice source of food right here wouldn't be too bad, is to find rocks and to build a campfire. Campfire? Okay, come on, thaw out. I like this new shivering animation. I didn't, not sure if it was there before, but I don't seem to remember it, so, you know, could be. Could have not been, I mean. It could not be there. Could have not been there. Wasn't there. I didn't get where I am today by letting myself be pushed around. There we go. And remember, I do actually gain sanity near fires. I'm not currently insane enough to need to gain sanity near fires. But I should probably cook all that I have here. And I do have this nice little heat stone pine cones. And I really think I should maybe put one more log on this fire, just to heat up the heat stone a bit faster. Other automaton friends roughly built like me. Ever since the first time I opened my mouth, steam escaped in the air, and black oil dripped from my lips and onto the ground. Yeah. Fucking weird band. I like them. I like them a lot. Anyways, finally managed to find a full-size tree. Apparently I didn't put my campfire in the perfect location. It was near a lot of food, but it wasn't near much that could actually help keep me alive. But it is time for me to cook. I do like myself some cooking. I was trying to screw up the word cooking, but I screwed it up so badly that I couldn't even say it. So, you know, it didn't quite work out how I expected it to. The heat stone is nice and orange. That'd actually be way too hot to carry. Should damage you unless you have it like in a backpack or something. Seems a bit ridiculous. I'm noticing twigs are in short supply, so I think the first thing I need to do is maybe research a shovel. Yeah, they still want you to research shovels, and I find myself a boon, which is great because I really wanted to make those earmuffs. But for that I needed a trap, and I didn't really have enough anything to make traps. You're trying to... Here. Rabbit, wabbit, you wascally wabbit. Here, run away, fall into that trap. I said fall into the fucking trap. Okay. So were you just like sitting here trying to trap a rabbit and then you died of cold? Is that what I'm to believe has happened to you? How did this happen to me? Spare carrots sound delicious to me. Nothing really matters, and deliciousness can see. Nothing really matters but me. Boom 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 boom. I'm pretty sure that at least some people because I say that so often, think that I actually believe the lyrics to the song are "Nothing Really Matters But Me." I would... but me. Anyways, I should clarify right now that I do actually know the song, and it is... those are definitely not the lyrics. So let's add a couple pine cones to the fire. They've actually really added a lot in terms of just naturally gettable food. I'm pretty sure that's why I was so confused when I set the rates to high for this world, about there just being things everywhere. It's because they had actually turned up the rates themselves beforehand, and I hadn't turned it on since the update, so I just didn't know that there is now so much more food than there used to be. Remember, as myself, I do have a permanent torch. Like, I guess I actually should still be out and doing stuff for at least a little while. Maybe cutting down a tree or two. Tell you a story about a tree I know. It was here about a second ago, and then I cut it down. Have you ever actually chopped down a tree with an axe? They are making it look way, way easier than it actually is in this. Saws, great for chopping down trees. Axes, not so much. Axe deodorant body spray, can't do it at all. Never try to chop down a tree with Axe deodorant body spray. Like, the best possible result is that you accidentally rupture your can of Axe, and then you smell like Axe, which is pretty much the greatest of travesties. I'm gonna need to actually pick some of these spiky bushes and get hurt. Thankfully, they don't seem to do that much damage. I know I can dig these up and then replant them, and that is a safe way to gather sticks from them, but like I said, I have to research. I have to research to actually do that, so I can eat my cooked morsel now, as well as all of... That's that sound that I don't like. Did you hear that? Was that just me? This fire is small and boring. Really? You need bigger than that? Fuck you. Here's your fire, bitch. Although a tongue roughly built like me, and even though I keep getting explanations for how the mushrooms work, I keep forgetting and I'm feeling like a dick. Ah, yes. I just remembered I actually have to get a hold of 2 people in order to schedule streams, because during my last drunk stream, 2 people bought into the package that I offer that allows them to schedule their own stream. And I'd better get a hold of them fast, or else, you know, there was no point in the package, really. Blue gem and nightmare fuel. Well, I'm glad I have the nightmare fuel, and I can make something magical out of it. And meat effigy. Prestidigitator. Oh, Prestihatitator. Amplify inherent magical power of the hat. What? I don't get it. I don't understand why. Can I even make a top hat? Okay, yeah, 6 silk. What does it increase, like, my inherent magic? Is that what it does? I'm gonna pick this spiky bush too. I need the twigs. Also need the pine cones. Lovely, and probably another tool while I'm at it. And I also have enough to make a pickaxe, so I might as well do that. I'm still holding my lighter, which I don't really need to do. Oh god, why did it have to be the winter? And you know, I'm probably just gonna run into a walrus and die. That's what tends to happen to me during winter. Not sure about you guys, but I don't like Death by Walrus. Which should also be the name of some sort of, like, alternative folk rock band. Death by Walrus. Do not agree. Okay. Maybe during the day while I am not just hanging around. This thing is getting noisier. So apparently I'm actually fairly close to one of the parts right away. No penguins, okay. And like I said, I really can't help but think that these are a reference to what's his name? You know who I'm talking about. Fucker who wrote horror shit. Is that a spider web? In the beginning there was a talking robot box. Yeah. Picked up a ring thing, motherfucker. There we go. And now I'm just trying to head in search of rocks. rocks and trees and trees and rocks and 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 water. Because if I do not find rocks, I'm fucked. I can't do much about it. Like, I'm pretty much done. Because I absolutely need to build a science machine, and I need to research as much as possible before leaving the first area. From what I have heard from other people. I'm not saying that I know all this stuff, but I've heard that this stuff is necessary. Necessary? Fucking penguins. You guys just gonna keep scaring the fuck out of me by jumping at me from the water? Because I don't appreciate that much. Not to mention, I'm kind of running out of heat on my stone, and I don't really want to build a fire at this exact moment. My heat stone be running out of... This is a really thick thicket. Thick thicket. Thick thicket, check it and see. I got a thicket under my knees. I don't know what I'm talking about. Thick thicket, get this flint. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my backpack. No need to keep my ring thing in my actual inventory. I can keep it kind of outside my inventory. And carrots, do things last longer in winter? It makes a lot of sense to me, but I don't... It makes a lot of sense to me that it would, but I'm not sure if Clay has thought of that. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. They probably have. I'm assuming somebody on the forums has been like, holy fuck, Clay, make things last longer in winter, and like 10,000 people replied to the post, and they're like, man, I should probably listen to this. There is a fairly good community for this game. Fairly good community forum. Fairly large community forum, I should say. I don't really know how to judge its goodness, because I've never really been that involved in community things for games. I have just never had the knack of being that into things. Now, you, Wabbit. I want you trapped. And then I want your friend, too. I just want to say hello to your little friend, you might say. No, don't freeze. Fuck. They've made it so much harder. Okay. So, what I need to do now is start another fire, hopefully in a nice big thicket here, so I can cut down some trees. There we go. Ah, yes. Holding space. The new glorious thing I have discovered. Well, the newly glorious thing, I guess I should maybe say, because, you know, I'm not really a big fan of, I wasn't a big fan of it before. I just wasn't. It wasn't fast enough, it wasn't efficient enough, it kept changing tasks, it didn't do things in any particular order. And they seem to have really nicely recustomized it. So I'm at 20 trees, or 20 wood, I guess I should say. And I think these next few pieces of wood should maybe go in the fire. Is my sanity going down? Yeah, my sanity is going down. So for now I'm going to cook these berries. 5 berries should be enough to actually keep me full for a little while, and then I can go back out for exploration, but I want to remember where this fire is. There's no more, like, machine parts hanging out, are there? It's making some kind of noise. Some kind of noise. Some kind of soul. Some kind of fucker wearing some decent shoals. What? Some kind of fuckers need protective insoles. You know? If you have a bad back, doctors recommend it. I would have bought that from a Senor Shoal. From Mr. Shoal. Anyways, never mind what I'm saying. I'm quoting Mitch Hedberg, who is currently dead, but was a good comedian in his time. I highly recommend looking up some comedy from him, even though he's just kind of like a master of one-liners. Like, everything he ever says is just a fucking one-liner. Doesn't make him any worse. I found bees, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control of this power they're defying. It's buzzifying. Beefying. Well, I came up with one decent line there. Gotta admit, the rest was a flying piece of shit, though. You better be up, 'cause you need a B-movie. Nobody needs the B-movie. I apologize for even suggesting that the B-movie is a thing that should exist. It's kind of a crime against humanity. It's kind of a crime against huge vanity. It's kind of, I'd better take my lighter out before darkness falls. I'm pretty sure my little camp was around here somewhere. In this area? Possibly. Do the trees go off the map? Because it might be in this area too. Let's try that area. I'm wondering if when I cut down trees, if they disappear from the world map. Because that will basically make all the difference for where my camp is set up. Strange. Ah, found it. Lovely. 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 Now I have these 3 more logs. I can add fuel to the fire, last the night, cook some carrots. I'm gonna need to actually get a bit more food soon, so let's... And I have to remember, it is a new moon right now, so it is currently waxing, not waning. Am I at full... Oh, I'm at full hunger. Does it not... Oh, shit. For a second I thought I had, already clicked it again and it didn't let me eat because I was at full hunger, but then I learned otherwise. So, kind of cool, but not really at all. And didn't it just say it healed me a bit? Were you fucking lying to me, game? Did you grab my ass? I know your tricks. You grabbed my ass, didn't you? So I have almost explored this entire this entire island. I guess all that's really left is to go around the borders, head into the blank areas to try to look for a wormhole to go to a different area. And I didn't really explore over here. This might indeed be a road to the next area, to the next aria. Sing arias for birdland, whisper low, circle around the campfire, and we'll go flying high in arias. This isn't an aria at all because you're in love. Now I'm singing a completely different song, but with some of the lyrics still correct. 'Cause that's the kind of magic music we make with our lips when we kiss. Did I already say that line? Probably. Seems likely enough. Seems lickly enough. Am I actually broadcasting this in 1080? Or recording? Shit, I'm not. Well, fuck it, guys. You get 720 for the day. You ain't got no choice. Man, sometimes those nighttime sounds just creep you out. For a second, I thought my mic was muted. I'm just, like, foreseeing all the problems happening right now, apparently. Well, might as well head off. Like I said, I've explored up north there. Might as well connect the areas, and I might as well have my divining rod out. You know, just in case I come across another robot part. But I'm assuming if this is divided up into islands, as I suspect that it is, that the divining rod is... that there will only be 1 or maybe 2 parts on each island. That's what I'm trying to get at here. I have to remember this place because here is a possible capturing location for rabbits, for wascally wabbits. Except they're not really rascally, they're kind of just normal rabbits. If you don't think about it, or if you do think about it. Pretty much, whether or not you think about it, it can be true. Just regular rabbits. I guess they aren't really regular rabbits, considering they are programmed rabbits, meaning they are rabbits inside a computer, meaning they're kind of an abstract concept brought to life by code. Which is kind of strange when you think about it. Set the trap. Thankfully, I do not have Chester right now, so I maybe can actually catch a rabbit. Catch a rabbit, catch a rabbit. Fuck! Goddamn asshole. Need to be so much more precise than they used to be. Apparently just setting up rabbit traps over rabbit holes is the best way to go about things. So now I have explored the coastline in this direction. All that's left is this space over here, this big space in the middle. There's penguins over there. This little space here, but I'm pretty sure there are no parts there. What you say? That you only meant well. Well, sometimes you just need to explorate. The main problem here is I would normally like have a little base set up and be a bit more survival-ish right now, but they haven't really given me the option because I can't make a science machine, I can't make a camp, I can't make anything. I just can't make things. I keep trying, and I try, and I try. I just can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. Oh, fucking penguins! Jesus! Scare the shit out of me. Why is it always penguins? And how do you keep avoiding the fucking trap? You goddamn assholes. I didn't even see where that thing's rabbit hole was. Wascally rabbit hole. Is this like ice? Can I slip on that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what ice looks like. Okay. I'm starting to freeze to death, which means I need to make another temporary fire. Just keep wasting the grass. Now, I'd again like to make this near some big trees, just so I can go ahead and not only stoke it, but also get some more fuel for later fires. Lovely. And you fucking penguins just can shut up and go away. Can I attack the penguins? Can I get, like, penguin meat? Yeah, I can. Of course, I'm assuming they all fucking, like, gang the hell up on me if I try. Which doesn't seem like a good idea. To be honest, I'm finding them quite annoying. Surprise, surprise there. I'm not a big fan of the penguins. They're making too much noise. What else can we possibly do to make noise? Am I singing Eminem? Can I not? I'm gonna stop this. Stop. Stop. Okay, so you can just go over to the other landmass here. Unfortunately, there doesn't really seem to be anything too special. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Take out my... Night is coming, I need fire. I actually wanted to see what you did. It's making some kind of noise. It's making some kind of wonderful. I might just light this forest on fire. Might just light my life on fire in order to... I'm gonna eat this. Eat a spare berry. Eat the spare. Eat the spare berry. Eat the spare bear. Eat the spare berry. I just want rocks. Can you not give me what I need? Game. Why must you be so cruel? Oh, it's making sound now. I heard that. Okay, but apparently this thing is getting noisier. I'm gonna start freezing again rather soon. But, you know, night is not around yet. Fucking penguins! Apparently I can grab the eye bone here, which is pretty awesome. I'll just throw that in my backpack. So now it's getting less noisy, so I'm assuming what I have missed is somehow, like, over here. I definitely want the second piece if I can get it, because why would I not? Right? It's making some kind of noise. It's getting noisier. So I can't help but feel that it is across the ocean. Which I guess is alright. I just have to find a wormhole. Some kind of wormhole. Some kind of soul. Some kind of fucking spiders following me. Please go away before I freeze. No, seriously, I need you guys to piss off. I could light the forest on fire. So I know there is something over there. I wish I could actually mark the map somehow. You know, just so, like, put an X here. But unfortunately that is currently impossible, so this is going to be quite a boring episode. Hate to so fuck. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Go to bed. You don't hunt at night, right? What's it called will get you. Come on. Whoa, they killed McTusk. The pig killed McTusk. I can grab meat and tusks and a blowgun. That is amazing. Pig, you are my favorite. To be honest, I think I probably need more than one walrus tusk in order to do anything. Nom nom nom? You don't nom 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 tusks. That's not how it works. You don't understand food. It's the opposite, really. Put some pine cones on the fire, because why not? And wait the night away. Wait the night away. Wait the night away. Oh. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my adventures with the Firestarter. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.